as a black woman and your hair, dealing with your hair, could you just express to people why how important it is to have your hair look a certain type of way?
Listen, if anybody know me, you can probably go like on my Instagram or Facebook. I have a serious thing for hair. Hair makes me feel, I love hair. Like my sisters, nobody want me to do their hair because they're not going to move. Because any type of flyaway, I'm going to get it together. So if you know you want me to do something here, we're going to be here for a minute. So, I mean, I love, love, I love my hair. I love everything about hair. And if I would have just like, I'm not my hair and didn't worry about the flyaway and just left out like that, or even put a hat and just walked out.
Right.
I wouldn't be going through this. I mean, I'm glad I'm talking to y'all. Like, I love y'all. But all the other stuff, man, my baby going to school, getting made fun of. I would talk about that.
Because people have to realize, well, first of all, people didn't know. They thought you were younger than what you are, okay? People were surprised by that. And you had to deal with all of this and your mother and your children. Talk a little bit more about what your kids had to go through.
Well, they had the picture going out about I had the big old bald spot at the top. So before they went to school, I'm like, hey, look, y'all know that's not me. I still have this stuff on my head. That's not me. So when you go to school, if somebody tell you something, that's not me. So let it go. But hey, if you get in trouble, now you got to deal with me because I'm telling you to let it go. All right. My little girl came home from school and I looked at him like, what's wrong with you? She fell in my arms. She's crying. So I'm looking at her like, what's wrong, Asian? She said, wait, hold on. She said, they were singing the song, because of course they got the Gorilla Glue song. They were singing the song and they were singing it in her face. So I told her, don't worry about it. Next time they sing it, we're going to learn the song. You sing it with them. So I got her to stop crying. But then I go in the bathroom. Now I'm crying because I'm the reason that my baby going through this.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
People make
Tessica.
People make mistakes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot to deal with.
I even said it on the video. Like, this was a big mistake. Like,
Yeah, you were like, don't do this. We heard you. And Tessica, so many people obviously are supporting you and they've rallied behind you because like Garcelle just said, everybody makes mistakes. And the proof of that is obviously your GoFundMe page that has raised over $20,000. You had people really supporting you. And it was actually reported that you're going to be donating the majority of that money to charity. So what went into making that decision?
Well, I just felt like for Dr. LeBain to get me out there and do this whole thing for free, somebody before me had to donate money. So I'm going to donate mine for the next person that can't afford whatever surgery they need. And he can perform the surgery on them for free, like he did for me. And even with that, people were saying, oh, she's just doing that because she won't cut. Still with the clout, like, it's like I can't win. My thing is, listen, I have a dance team. Dazzling Divas, period. The dance team. We, before Corona, every month we'll go out to the elderly, the sick and the shut-in. We handing out fruit baskets. They're performing for the elderly. We go into the nursing homes, old folks homes. I even made a post, if anybody want to donate toiletries. Like, I'm going to these places. Like, this is me. I give back a lot. Even my little sister was like, this couldn't have happened to a better person. I have the daycare. I have a raffle going right now. I started the raffle last year, and this is another raffle for this year. I have somebody can win daycare free for a whole year.
So you wasn't doing it for the money.
No, you're not doing it for the money, but it shows your heart in donating that and paying it forward for somebody else. And I think people have to, focus on that, right? I have to read this. Gorilla Glue did release a statement saying, in part, that they were sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that their product is not indicated for use in or on hair. Tessica, that's actually been reports that you may be filing a lawsuit against Gorilla Glue for what happened. Is there any truth to that? This is the time for you to clear it up.
Absolutely none. I don't even know where it came from. I said in the video, like, I sprayed this on my head. I made a bad decision. It was a big mistake. Never say, oh, well, Gorilla Glue, you know, I never said that. I mean, never, not one time did I call a lawyer, hey, you know, it didn't say hair on a can, so let's see where we go from this. Listen, I've been in wrecks, like car accidents. And if I'm not hurt, I'm not suing
anybody, right?
You know, I know people that'll get in a car accident, oh, we suing just because. If I'm not hurt, I'm not suing. I mean, yes, my head was tight, but again, Gorilla didn't come to my door and say, hey, come here, let's spray this, that'll work.
Tessica, did you ever contact the company by tweet or anything, or was that someone else that contacted Gorilla Glue?
It had to be somebody else, because it wasn't me. Again, I was scared to tell my mama. So,
okay.
Because I would have thought that you would maybe reached out to see if they have a formula that undoes what they're supposed to do.
We called poison control. And, you know, they were saying about the alcohol, but the thing is, my head was tingling so bad, so I'm scared to put anything on it. Even like when I went to the emergency room, they started with like the nail polish removal packs.
Yeah.
It burned so bad, so my heart was racing. So she would stop, she'll put the saline water on it and cool it down. And she was telling me, hey, we could be here for about 20 hours. So I'm asking her, can I go home? Can you give me the stuff and I go home and my sisters do it? She gave me the stuff. She even told me I go on Amazon and order more, but one of my friends came and Jessica, she gave me like a big bottle of it. But it burns so bad. So it's either I'm going to have a heart attack and die, or I can just let this grow out and cut it. Because we even tried to cut it. And to get under it, I pretty much would have been bleeding, scalped myself to get under the hair itself.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God, Tessica, this is why I'm so thankful to have you on, to hear from you yourself the truth and the story, and to really understand how cruel social media can be, and to hopefully just teach people out there to have a bit more empathy with these stories and what women go through, particularly Black women go through, for your beauty. And God, this is something we all can relate to. I can think about a million times that I've used the wrong products to fix. I mean, from Sharpie for my eyeliner to real super glue for my nails or my teeth. I've done crazy things. So I feel like you're teaching me a personal lesson, Tessica, and I'm so thankful that you're